responsible, right? From the moment I stepped out of my last foster home at 16 years old, I became responsible for my life. I took responsibility of my life. Now, I was pretty young and the odds were kind of stacked against me. And it's not that I messed up or whatever, but I became responsible and I'm still responsible today, not for what happened, but for what I do in my life today. That's a power position. Not it's my fault, it's my responsibility. And what can I do to improve this situation
Mhm.
tactically?
You chose
Where's
to
the
be empowered rather than become and let the victim become your identity.
absolutely? And I think that specifically childhood trauma survivors have a tough time with that word victim because it's almost become a bad word. But if I steal your car, you're a victim of car theft. Like that happened. And you could be labeled as a victim of car theft. But nobody wants to be called that because of some personal development that uses the term victim mentality. And then the term victim mentality is weaponized by abusers too. That if somebody comes forward and says they were abused, they're like, oh, stop being a victim. Right. So I really like the term defeated versus empowered. What's my mindset? Is my mindset from a place of defeat or is my mindset from a place of power? And you can replace those interchange just because that was hard for me to wrap my head around. I thought that those trainers and those people that are in the development arena were telling me that it was my fault because I was being a victim, right? I did and I've always been a slow goer. I'm not a scientist, right? Takes me a while to grasp concepts. And that's not what that means. What that means, the defeated mindset is everything's happening to me still today. Poor me. All these things are happening to me. I have no power. I have no control over my life. These every relationship I end up in is bad, and that's just the way it is. And I'm just not worthy of a good job. Like the other guy always gets the promotion, and blah blah blah. Whatever the thing is, and instead, I could look and say, okay, so here's where the rubber met the road, and I didn't like the outcome. Who can I become? What do I need to become to have the outcome that I want? It's not guaranteed, but who will I become to achieve what I want to achieve? That loving relationship, right? Who do I gotta be? How do I gotta show up to have that loving relationship with my wife? Who do I gotta be a good father? Who do I gotta be to be a successful businessman? What knowledge do I need to acquire and question and be curious about these things?